988 is here to lift the pain.
Welcome to the 988 Carecast, a podcast about hope, healing, and the power of connection. My name is Darcy Lee. I'm the Executive Director of Samaritans Southcoast and your host of the 988 Carecast. Every day, our team at Samaritans Southcoast answers calls to the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, providing compassion, understanding, and a reminder that no one has to face life's toughest moments alone. Today's episode is a special one. I'm joined by someone I'm honored to work with every day, Rebecca Howard, our program director here at Samaritans Southcoast. Today, we're talking about something outside of her usual role, her new song, 3 Numbers Away. This song is something truly unique. Rebecca wrote and produced it with her 3 sons, blending her personal creativity and professional passion to create a moving anthem about the importance of reaching out in moments of emotional distress. It's been featured on the national 988 Crisis Jam Live and in #Crisis Talk, and it's already touching lives in our community. Rebecca, welcome to the 988 Carecast.
Thank you so much, Darcy. I appreciate the opportunity to be here and to share my story.
So let's start at the beginning. 3 Numbers Away isn't just a song, it's a message. What sparked the idea to create this?
My son's friend passed away. He died by suicide at the end of the school year. And my son is only 12 at the time. And I wanted to have a safe space to talk to him about it in a way that would connect with kids.
That makes sense, yes. So you've been in the work of supporting people in crisis for a while now here at Samaritans Southcoast. How did your experiences on the 988 line influence the lyrics and the feel of the song?
I think my experience here was what really wrote the song. What we say is a mission, that we're always 3 numbers away, an anonymous. You can tell us your name if you don't want to, you don't have to. I think that those really are the core values of the line. And I wanted my kids to understand that they always have a safe space, that they can come and vent, talk about their feelings, their emotions that they don't feel safe maybe speaking to other people about.
I love that this was a family project. So how did your sons get involved and what was it like to create something together?
Yeah, it was really amazing to be able to have that time with the boys and talk about their emotions and sometimes how they feel alone or afraid to talk about it. And we talked a lot about hope and that no matter what's going on at the time, hope is always there and they just need to find, hope in whatever situation that they're in. So I think that really help drive that. And then they are musically inclined. So we also started talking about what rhymes and what fit together. And it kind of just started snowballing into a song when it originally just started as a conversation. In addition, we kind of been playing with some AI music technology. So it just kind of naturally happened from there.
So for me, the song feels like a warm invitation, almost like a musical version of the support we give on 988. How do you hope people will connect to it when they hear it?
Yeah, the same way I hope that my children connected to it. It's the feeling of support, knowing that that's there available to them, but also knowing that other people feel the same way that they feel in that moment. It talks about despair. It talks about their fears and, that normally people are afraid to talk about those conversations openly. And I think for the boys and for other people to know that there's always somewhere that they can go that's a safe space is really important. And even if it's just one person that connects and remembers 988 from the lyrics and knows that they can call that number at any time, then I feel like the mission that we did with that song, it was important. And like I said, just one person, that's all it takes for it to be, something that I'm very proud of and hope that more people can hear.
And then there's the national attention, being featured on the 988 Crisis Jam Live and Crisis Talk. What was that like for you?
As you already know, I'm very nervous about public attention and would have happily put the song out without my name being tied to it because I really care about the mission, not really the notoriety that comes with it. But if it does, again, help the mission and help bring light to 988 and the support that's available, I will get past my nervousness about being in the spotlight.
So in your view, how can music be a bridge to conversations about mental health and reaching out for help?
Yeah, I think it's such an important bridge. For most people, that is our escape. So to be able to then listen to something that you can relate to that helps spread that mission. I know more people that share music with each other than they do news articles. And I think it's really important to have that extension out, especially for the youth, because that is what they enjoy. That's the release and escape is music. So to be able to have that connection where you also be able to share that mission and share that support and that knowledge that it's available to them is really important.
And before we close, Rebecca, I want to ask, for someone who might be struggling right now, what message do you want them to take away from 3 Numbers Away?
The message of hope. I think that's the biggest one, that there's always hope around the corner. Nothing is finite. It's never final. There's always someone to talk to. There's a listening ear. There's support. There's resources. And you just have to take that step to just reach out. Like I said, 988 is always available for someone to be able to call at any time, 24 hours a day. So I think that is the biggest message behind it, is there's hope and there's someone always available for them.
Rebecca, thank you so much for joining me today and for sharing this beautiful project and for the work that you do every day with Samaritans Southcoast.
Thank you. I really appreciate you sharing the message.
To our listeners, you can watch 3 Numbers Away on our website at SamaritansSoco.org, on Facebook, or on YouTube. And remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed or need someone to talk to, help is just 3 numbers away. Call, text, or chat 988, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's free and without judgment. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and good care of each other.
Your word feels like a whisper, and you're lost in the cry. A caring team is standing by, just a call to testify that every moment matters, every tear will soon run dry. With 988, we're together, reach out and fly. Just 3 numbers away, you're never on your own. Call, text, or chat, let the caring zone be known. Names or numbers, it's your choice, all the same. 24 hours round, always here to ease the pain. 9888, turning night into brand new mean strum. 3 numbers to call and round is to stay. Remember, you're the on your hardest day. With hope, help, and heart, just to call